Hey everyone, welcome to Bueno Life Biz. I know I normally don't do any videos. My YouTube is pretty based on shorts, but I figured today would be a good day to do a video. Um, I guess the topic today I've been thinking about a lot due to a situation that came up today. Um, I guess it's more of a warning for people coming into the service industry businesses. Um, it could be meal prep, it can be food trucks, it can be restaurants, it can be just bar service. Um, Pretty much anything to do with feeding the community, serving the community, your customers. It's a very, very difficult business to get into. So I tell people all the time, if you're not willing to get in this business full-heartedly and you don't want to give it your all, then don't get in the business. If you don't want to spend the long days and nights being tired and time away from your family, creating food or creating systems for your business, if you're not willing to lay it all on the line and be okay with not making a lot of money in the beginning, if you're not able to do those things, I would just say don't get in the business. I didn't get in the business because of the money, because this business doesn't have a lot of money, especially since COVID. Get in the business because it's your passion and you're able to do it. So stay humble through it all, but stay consistent and confident in what you're doing. Don't let things waver you. Don't let the people around you, even customers, deter you from what you're doing. You have to have a path and you need to be set on that path. I'm learning that every day to be better about sticking to what I know that I know and not try to fabricate something I can't. So really this is like a warning to not just jump into the food industry as a part-time job or just a side hobby or anything like that, because if you're not willing to have it as your passion, then that's going to show to your customers and the people you're serving. So I think it's just really key for us to give it our all and not just kind of ease into it. You have to commit to it. It's kind of like in anything in life, but this industry really does take a lot out of you. So if you're thinking about getting into it, think long and hard before you do, because 5 things can go wrong in one day and make you question everything you're doing. And then in a week, 5 to 10 things could go perfectly right. And you're like, oh my gosh, I could do this forever. But you have to stay in the mentality that you're going to do it and you're going to make it work. Somehow you'll figure it out. That's how I am right now, is I'm having to figure it out constantly, but I'm not going to give up on my dreams or my passions. And so I'm not telling anyone to ever do that, but please closely examine your decisions before you make those decisions. Like for instance, I had a meal prep company renting from my restaurant for 4 weeks, and then they got a job offer, and then they decided that this was just too hard for them. And I would say that the reason they didn't stick with it, or that they gave up so soon, is that they didn't really believe the counsel of people that tell them, hey, this is a really hard business to get in. Are you sure you want to do this? Because I've been in it 17 years now, and it's not gotten that much easier. I understand things a lot better, and maybe it's easier than I think it is compared to someone just starting out. That makes sense. But but I didn't get here by just laying down and saying, well, I can't do anything about that. You have to get creative. You have to work through the problems. I find a lot of joy in what I do. I find joy in sharing my knowledge with other people. I don't have all the knowledge. There's a lot I'm still learning. I'm only 34. I know that can seem old to some and young to others, but somewhere in the middle, I would say, on my journey in this business. And yeah, I just really want people to understand that it's not just it's not what people say, like, oh, they own a business. They own a business, so they can just they can pay for whatever they need or get whatever they want. Actually, I would say business owners have the least amount because they're always giving out. They're giving out. When you become a business owner, you don't become your own boss. Everyone in the world becomes your boss, because to operate businesses, you have to pay insurance companies, you have to pay your rent, you have to pay the mortgage guy, you gotta pay the electrician, you gotta pay the refrigerator guy, you gotta get your fire suppression stuff done, you've gotta get fire inspected, fire marshals have to be okay, you have to get your food permits. And everyone's always like, I'm so close to having my business, but I just need to get my permits, and I just need to get this fire marshal, I just need to get this. It's not just that you're gonna get this or that, those things. You're gonna have to put in a lot of work to get those steps taken care of. So if anyone's thinking about it, just consider all these things. I'm not here to squash dreams. I know it sounds very negative, but the more negative thing is to jump into a business and then give up on it in a month. I think that you have to have your mindset on what you're doing. And that's not to say that your life can't change drastically and things come up and things happen. It does. But I'd say more times than not, if you feel a passion for something, don't give up on that. Or a dream to be a business owner, don't give up on that. Just wait on the right timing. Hopefully my listeners, a lot of you believe in the Lord, because I do, and he guides my footsteps, and my success comes in just being obedient into what he wants me to do, not what I want to do. But he also does give us the desires of our heart, and I feel like he set me up to be in this business and to maybe help other people that are considering being in the service industry. So with all that being said, be encouraged that you can do it. There's nothing stopping you except for yourself. And you just got to push forward, and at the face of all adversity, just trust in the Lord and he will meet you. And he's in control. We're not really. We just can make choices, hopefully the right choices. So it'll be a little bit easier. But yeah, I hope this is helpful for somebody. It might be just one person, it might be 100, but my point is just that I felt like I should share that with you. Sorry the quality of this video is not great. I don't do a lot of videos, I don't do a lot of talking, I'm not a great talker. But hopefully this gets to some people that are considering being in the service industry. And if you would, just leave a like or subscribe or comment. That would just help me and maybe encourage me to do more of these videos. And if you have any questions, please reach out and maybe I can make a video on it, or just comment separately to your question. My name's Nathan, and this channel is Bueno Life Biz, and I hope that you'll come back and stay tuned for more advice on running a service industry business. Thanks.